Hello and welcome to the Heroes of Time podcast. I am your host, Brendan Muniz. With me is McKay Riding.
Yes.
Alright. Jacob Warner.
What's up?
Amberly Warner.
Amiibo.
And
Amiibo.
Brett this week. He's gone. I don't know where he's at.
He's probably off watching.
Being weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's out.
I had nothing good.
It's official, he's out.
Good. That was mean.
So, what is up with you? And what are you playing?
I haven't played anything this week, but...
no, that's a lie.
No, I seriously... Well, I don't remember. No.
There's a little game. I don't know. It's not really a big game, but it's called Minecraft. I mean...
No, I
really
played that... No, we'll get to that later. No, I've been mostly watching Netflix or whatever. I don't know if I've been home very much this week, actually. Actually, I have. 'Cause, honestly, I don't remember what's happened this week. I'm tired. Okay, I watched Danger 5. That was one thing I wanted to talk about. Season 2 of Danger 5 is...
Have you guys seen the trailer for that, by the way?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
We'll watch that.
It's a great show. There's 2 seasons of it on Netflix.
It's ridiculous.
The first season is fantastic. It's the greatest show I've ever seen. But then I started season 2, and I think that's when Netflix picked it up because it's like years later, and everybody in the show is like older. You know, and the story's really weird now, and it's like set in the 80s, I think, or something, and it's not as good. I think they changed one of the characters, too.
I've noticed Netflix does that. They'll take a good show, like Arrested Development, which ends because of unknown reasons, because it's a great show.
It's a fantastic show.
And then Netflix picks it up, and they just ruined it.
Yeah.
Well,
so hard.
I heard it was. Yeah, I've never seen any of that show, but I heard that the brought back season whatever was just really just weird and like.
Yeah. I was so excited
not
when
the same
new season came out.
Well, you know, they picked up Trailer Park Boys, and that show was actually still pretty decent afterwards.
That looked weird to me. I always thought it was
yeah, he didn't like it, but I loved it. I binge watched that show, but it's funny. Yeah.
Well. So nothing. You've been playing something.
The last thing I played was Minecraft, and that was when you fell asleep.
And I died and I drowned.
Yeah, for some reason you do the thing where everybody's playing a game in the middle of something, and you go, "Oh, I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a minute while I'm laying down, and then I'm gonna fall asleep and die, and everybody's gonna get mad because I fell asleep." And so. Yeah, we're playing Minecraft, and he's trying to find me, and he's in the middle of the ocean on a boat or something.
No, I was swimming because I have a boat. And then
swimming, and
I was like right on the worst part is I was like right on the shore. Like I was like probably like 5 blocks away from being on like land.
Yeah,
and
I'm standing on top of a tree in the jungle with torches so he can find me, and I was sitting there forever, and then all of a sudden it comes across my screen, Hasab is drowned. And I was like, Brendan, did you fall asleep? And he's like, what? Oh, dang it!
I woke up and I was like, oh no.
You idiot.
It's like, I'm done. We spent hours trying to freaking find each other because the Xbox One version, it's bigger than the map. So like, you can go off the edges of the map now.
I lost my map.
And so it's like, he built like way off the bottom left of the map, and then I built like way off the top of the map. And so we were trying to freaking find each other, and that was just a nightmare. And we spent like over an hour just trying to meet up.
Well, we finally did, and then...
Well, initially we did, but then we left, and then
I died, and...
something happened, and I slept, drowned, and then I was like, alright, I'm good.
You slept, drowned.
Slept, drowned, and then called it good for the day.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Because you never played Minecraft, so you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah, I guess I was the only one until, like a week ago. Finally, McKay is the only other one who's played it now. And it's good. Like I said, it's good. It's fun. It's pretty addictive.
McKay got hooked on it pretty quick. So.
Yeah,
I know. I was like
such a hater for a long time.
I know. I was, and I was like, well, I don't know. Like everybody's playing it, you know, and I guess I'll try it.
Doing it. Why not? Right?
Yeah, and the game's like $20 brand new, and I went and got it, and then I got seriously addicted to it, and I was like, this is a problem already. Like I played it for like 3 days, and it's a problem.
Yeah,
but
that's good. I like the one version, but it was pretty frustrating the other day. What about you, Jacob? How you doing? What's going on with you?
I started playing Majora's Mask.
Oh, you started?
3DS. Yeah, I played it as a kid, and it was really, 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 really hard, and I couldn't figure it out, and I gave up, and I got mad, and never picked it up again.
Me too.
And so anyways, I got it for Amberly's birthday, and I started playing it, and it's actually pretty fun. It's a good game. I didn't give it enough credit for what it was.
Yeah, I like it as... I like that it's like just a weird spin-off of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Because I kind of wish... I mean, even though they all kind of follow that from like going on. Like a lot of the games following kind of have a little bit of Ocarina of Time in them in a sense, but like I still kind of wish there was more like direct sequel stuff to that game. So that's why I kind of like it, is because it kind of pretty much is, but still really weird.
It's a fun game.
I think you get farther in that game. That's a good game though.
It's a good game.
I also last night pulled out the 007 GoldenEye for the Wii.
Oh, for the Wii.
For the Wii.
I hear I've always heard that's way better than like even the 360 and other versions.
Really?
Too.
It is a lot of fun. We'll have to play it sometime. Except for I didn't have the little zapper that the Wiimotes.
Oh, I have that.
We own that.
So
oh, you did?
I just didn't bring it with us.
Right.
We're at my brother-in-law's
gotcha.
house playing. And it is really, really, really hard to control both of them at the same time and try and aim your gun. And it was not easy. But a fun game overall.
I love GoldenEye. I've never actually played the Wii one. I've only played a little bit of... McKay bought the 360 one a long time ago, and we played a little bit of that, and then...
It was a pretty fun game.
I think I did. I rented it, actually, I think, before that, just for like a couple days from like Redbox, and played some multiplayer, and that was actually kind of fun. Like, that was pretty cool. But... I love GoldenEye.
I love the classic on the 64.
Yeah, nothing beats that for sure.
Cheat.
I don't cheat. I just know where all the secret doors are.
Exactly. Why is that cheating?
Because I always die.
Well, why don't you figure it out?
It's just like Mario Kart. You cheat at Mario Kart.
There's
no
only
cheating in the Mario Kart
level.
either.
There's only one level that
Are you
I can
talking
cheat
about the waterfall?
No.
Oh.
No, there's one on, is it Wario Stadium? Yeah, it's Wario
Oh,
Stadium.
yeah, no, yeah.
If you jump right at the start line, you can jump over
I think I remember, like, years ago when we all hung out at your place, we were all playing that with you and your friends. They were all over. And I remember seeing you. I didn't ever do that trick before, but I saw you do that trick, and you were just miles ahead of everybody the whole game.
It takes you to almost the end of the board, but they count it, so then you only have to just drive around the corner and do it again.
Oh, man, that's
the only one I cheat on, though.
At least you admit that you cheat.
I love Mario 64. Man. Oh, man, that's good. Okay. Anything else? Or?
I still think Double Dash is...
Double Dash is my favorite Mario Kart.
Double Dash is great.
Oh, I love that game.
The GameCube controllers.
That too.
The GameCube was a great system.
Yeah, oh man, I love the GameCube. I'm so glad I got a new one a newer one that works now, because that sucked not having that thing work for a long time. But Double Dash, I wish they would just do that from here on out, like 2 riders per cart, because then you get there. They don't even do really the special moves anymore that they had. Like, everyone had their own special item that was awesome. Yep. Like Bowser's gigantic freaking shell, like that just take everybody out.
That's great.
Or like the chain shot. They actually have that now. That's like its own item now.
Well, you know what I love about Double Dash is the baby park, when you figure out that you could just drift around.
Oh yeah, that's such a fun. That's like
the whole way.
That freaking Mario Kart Tokyo Drift.
That
racetrack's amazing. I love that one. We'd do that forever. We'd always like set out to like the maximum amount of laps, and then just do that track all over. But yeah, so Amberly, what about you?
I have also been playing Majora's Mask because I did get it from my birthday, like Jacob said. But the conflict here is that we both like to play it all the time.
Yeah.
There's only one 3DS.
And only one game.
No, that's good.
Yes, I love that game very much. I played it as a kid, but I had the manual, so I cheated the whole game.
That's not cheating for a game. I don't think that's cheating. That game's ridiculously confusing.
It is hard.
Majora's Mask, I
don't know
what
to do.
I didn't. I got like a half hour into that game. I was like, screw this. This is...
Yeah, I just got
it's
frustrated.
It was so frustrating.
It's really hard to know where you're supposed to go. They don't really tell you at all.
Which is... I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it without the manual this time. It's been years, so I don't remember any of it. But
yeah.
It is hard.
I like on the 3DS, they do help you out a lot more. Like, they give you more details. Like, they have that Bomber's handbook,
the Bomber's Notebook,
Bomber's
which
Notebook.
is awesome.
That helps a ton.
Yes, it does.
And then being able to like set up the timer or whatever, the appointment thing.
The alarm.
Being able to, that helps so freaking much.
So much.
I played McKay's actually let me borrow that like years ago, and I had it for like a really long time, and I played it for like, I don't know. I played a decent amount, got like halfway through the game, stopped playing it for like, not even, maybe like a month or two, tried to go back. That's literally impossible. You cannot know where you're going at all. Like I was so lost. I was trying to do that. You know the door where there's a kid who comes out, and then like you try to like run to the door to like answer it. Yeah, that thing. That was like the puzzle I was stuck on, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. That's what I'm on right now. Actually, I was trying to figure that out on the 3DS, but yeah, that game gets you so confused all the time.
Yes, it does.
But it's
so
good
great,
though. I love the game. I like the music. All that stuff's awesome.
It is.
Zelda's so good. Hence why we kind of called this show Heroes of Time. We all
Here's a time.
Here's a time.
Amberly turned 20.
I did.
Turned 20. That was an event from this past week.
How's that going for you?
Yeah.
It's great to be an adult that's not quite an adult yet.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty crappy.
Hey, you could buy cigarettes.
I could do that already.
Yeah, that's 19, okay?
I know.
Oh, man.
Just telling you, one more year and we're all going to go to Vegas. So
yes, we are.
You said you could go to Vegas last week, so...
I do not remember saying
You don't remember saying that.
I'm pretty sure I did say
You said you could go to Vegas. So we could all go to Vegas.
I don't. There's no proof that I said that.
I'm too lazy to go and edit that. I could edit that in, but I'm too lazy. For me though, let's see. I played a lot this last week. Just a bunch of probably the biggest thing I did was I finished Uncharted for PS3.
Oh, cool.
That game is sweet. I love my PS3. That thing is awesome.
When I was working at GameStop, we sold that game like crazy. People would rave about that game. I don't own a PS3, so I've never played it, but I've heard it's amazing.
Oh, it's so good. I loved it. Like, that game just... A lot of like how Last of Us is just like super good at just like the acting, the story, and all that stuff. That game was amazing. It's my favorite... One of my favorite games of like the whole last generation and stuff, but Uncharted... It totally has all the same stuff. It's made by the same people, like Naughty Dog, and they just have really cool storytelling, and just like their writing was just hilarious. Like Nathan Drake, the main character, he's just like a really funny dude. He's like an Indiana Jones who's just always sarcastic and just kind of whatever. It's so good. I loved it. I'm gonna start the second one soon, and everyone I've always like everywhere I've been like that I've talked about like Uncharted or whatever. I've posted about it like on like I'm a part of the Podcast Beyond Facebook group, and that's like the PlayStation group, and like so many people are part of that. And I posted that I beat it, and everyone's just like, "2's the best!" Like, oh, they're like freaking out. I was like, "Okay, cool, like sweet." They're like, "You're looking forward to the best game ever." I don't know, they're freaking out, but so I'm excited to start 2 soon. What else have I played? I played some more Ori and the Blind Forest. That's on the 1.
Yeah, that's a fairly inexpensive game in the store.
Yeah, it's like maybe it's 20. I think it's 20. But no, yeah, it's just it's like a digital game on there, and I played that. That game's awesome. It totally, if you've ever played like a Metroid like kind of style 2D game, like that's totally just what it is. Like it's just like that style. The world looks insane. I forgot I had that idea. I was gonna have you guys actually play the opening because it's a kind of short opening, but like just a lot happens, and I wanted to have you actually play that like and then have you guys react to that. That'd be pretty good because it's so cool. And maybe you guys would want to buy it because it's awesome. But it's just like a Metroid style like this exploration. The map is gigantic. It's crazy. Like I don't know if have you ever played Super Metroid?
Yeah.
You know like the average size of that map.
Yeah,
it feels like it's way bigger than that.
Huh.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I don't know. It's cool. Like I still haven't gotten to the end yet. I'm like probably like a third of the way in, but.
We'll have to look into getting that one.
That's a good game. Trying to think what else I played. I played a little bit of MotorStorm. That's another PS3 game. That's a cool game. That's like a ATV off-road Fury kind of game. It's like a racing game. It's fun.
ATV Off-Road Fury was a fantastic
That game's amazing.
That was a good game.
That was great.
I love playing.
I still remember you got really mad at me for getting like the longest jump distance on your game or whatever.
I think I remember that.
I set the record and you couldn't beat it.
Yeah, it was a freaking ridiculous like distance or something. I think I remember that. Yeah, I love playing that game. You'd always go in like free roam and like we always would play like tag or whatever. So like you just have to hit into the other rider. I actually made a video of that. Me and Rhett played and did that actually not too long ago.
It was that, or you'd go find the edge of the world.
Yeah, and then it launches you.
Yeah,
just
launch
like,
you out.
Launch you like
I don't know why that was so fun, but
that was awesome.
Not having online games, you just find a way to make it fun.
Weird like custom games in each of them. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of anything else. Didn't get to play any more of Hardline this week. I did get the new DMC, or not the new DMC. Well, it's for Xbox One. I got Devil May Cry. I gotta start that soon.
That's a great game. I love that game.
I'm excited. Yeah, you know that's a good one. I wanna play that one. And then I got. I think the next game I'm gonna play though is Batman: Arkham Origins. Have you guys played any of the Batmans?
I played
Asylum.
Asylum, yeah.
I heard Arkham Origins was not great.
Yeah, I heard it's definitely not. It's not even by Rocksteady, but at the same time, I heard it's okay. It just had issues. It had like saving issues where it like delete your save, so I kind of stayed away from it for a long time. But where Arkham Knight's coming out like in June, I really want to play that one, even though it's they don't even really count it. I did, and then actually, they did say. There's rumors that they're gonna remaster the first two. And put it on the one. That'd be awesome. So I'd buy that in a second.
Yeah, for sure.
I love those first two games. Those are good. You got to play City. I could even lend you that if you want, because I have City. That's a good game. And yeah, super cool. So I want to play Origins, and I'll try and get that out soon, because that's my next game. I'm gonna try and finish that I haven't played yet. But I think that's it for me.
So there was another game. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
there was another game that I played this week.
Yeah.
It was great. I played The Little Mermaid on
Little Mermaid?
NES?
The Super Nintendo.
On the Super Nintendo?
Yeah, the original.
Really?
Graphics are awesome.
Yeah?
Because they're so bad. But we, as kids, my sister and I played it together, and we remembered it being so hard. We beat it in like an hour. It has 5 levels. That's it. Dang. It was great.
I love that. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even know they had a Little Mermaid game on that system. Is it? What do you even do? Like, it's like a side scroller, like going.
It is.
And what do you do in that game?
Well, so she can flick her tail, and you can like make the fish into bubbles, and then throw them. Your goal is to open these chests throughout the game to become stronger. Like, it gives you, power ups, and then in the end you have to defeat Ursula. Is who your goal is to. You have to throw fish at her.
Of course. Nice.
It's so fun because it's so terrible.
It's always good. That's awesome. Yeah. Right on. Let's move on to top news of the week.
That was really intense.
Yeah. Well, it's intense news.
Jeez.
Especially this first story.
Looked right into my soul when you said that.
I did.
Scary a little.
So, The Legend of Zelda for Wii U has been delayed.
Yeah.
Everyone's super sad, but till 2016.
Devastating.
Do you know what, though? Go ahead and delay it, because if it's going to be better, then go ahead.
Of course.
Yeah.
People are fighting, push it out now. No, because that's going to suck.
Yeah,
no, it's time to work on it.
It's definitely good. It says, right here in a quote from IGN, I got this, Brian Albert wrote this on IGN, it says, as Mr. Aonuma announced, the Legend of Zelda game for Wii U is no longer targeted as a 2015 release. Rather than sticking to a specific schedule, the team wants to make this the most complete and the best game it possibly can be. The new launch timing has not yet been determined because we'd like to focus developing the game. We aren't planning to show it at this year's E3, which depresses me.
Yeah.
That was one of the top games I was looking forward to, like, at this E3. I knew they were going to show it off, like, really cool, but now it's not going to be there.
I really wish they would do E3 during weekends, because last year it was on a work day.
It's always the first day is all. It's usually like the very first or second week in June, and then it's always I think it starts Monday. It goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
It goes a few days.
It's like that, I think. And then sometimes there's stuff on like Sunday if people like want to be early.
Yeah.
I think, but does do. I don't know when they're doing their new conference where they're going to show off.
Yeah.
More,
and I would watch it too, but I work and I can't watch it in the car, so during like my breaks or whatever, I sit in the back and just watch it on my phone like a freaking
this year
rat,
I'm excited because this year I'll be able to be off work a lot earlier than I used to be, and so I can kind of come home after every day and see it while it's all happening still for the most part. That's pretty terrible. They did say during development the team discovered several new possibilities for the game, and which forced a reconsideration of their timeline and priorities. So I want to know what that means. Like, I wonder what the heck that's going to be. Like, if they're going to really shake this new one up or what. I hope.
Zelda's such a great game that I agree with McKay. If they're going to make it better, then take their time.
Yeah,
because I don't want to be let down when this one comes out.
Yeah. That, like, they push it out, there could be like a lot of bugs. The game would be broken, and they're gonna have to fix it anyway.
Well,
so it's like it's gonna be delayed.
That's why Nintendo can take as long as they want on any of their games, and that's why they do take a while, because they never ship a game that's like messed up. It's always just flawless. I can't think of anything in the last long time that's been screwed up at all, and so that's why I love Nintendo. They always get it right once it launches, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So they're doing Super Troopers 2.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that yesterday.
Yeah. Well, they
what is it at
now? They're doing an Indiegogo.
Yeah.
And
they were at 3. You said, I think, last time you saw.
Almost 3. Yeah, they wanted at least 2 million, and they hit 2 million within 24 hours.
Yeah, I did see that. It was quick.
Yeah, and there's 30 days, and right now it says they're at 2,939,000.
Jeez.
Out of like 30,000.
I still haven't watched those videos, those promotion ones you said. I gotta watch those.
Well, it's funny because that was a Sundance film. They put that out at Sundance.
The first one was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Sundance film that came out in like 2001, and it turned into.
I didn't see Super Troopers till like 2009 or something. So I saw it way later.
It's a great movie though.
Probably later than that.
The second one, but like they are doing the second one like 13 years later, so it's like. It'll be good though. Apparently it's already all written up and everything. They just need the money.
Yeah.
But
hopefully that ends up being good. Hopefully it's better than a lot of the other sequels.
Yeah. Well, looking at the tiers here, some of these are sold out, and these are like $1,200 tiers. And let's see.
Yeah. Some of them walk on rolls probably.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Like $100 gets you an official poster. $150 is the seduction package.
Okay.
Advanced screening tour. Let's see.
It's actually kind of cool now that I think about it. Like being able to because you can't really do that unless like you're part of some like company or whatever, like doing stuff. You never really get to go visit. So like if you really had the money, like you could actually pay to go do these kinds of things you don't normally ever get a chance to. So that's kind of cool.
Well, let's see. $750 gets you the red carpet premiere in New York City, and that's sold out.
Jeez.
And the $1,250 gets you the VIP premiere experience in LA. That's sold out.
Wow.
And so is the one in New York City for $1,250, and that one's sold out.
Does it say how many of those there were? Per tier or no?
Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. It's sold out. Let's see. $3,500 is we call them background talent. I think that's when you could be in the movie. $3,500. That's sold out.
Wow.
Donating $3,000. Yeah, it says you and a friend will visit the set as featured extras. Hang out behind the scenes, get a set tour, or have lunch with them, and appear in a scene and everything. Those are all sold out. Be an actor, $10,000 is sold out.
Actor.
Oh my god.
Sold out for $10,000. You'll get a speaking role in the movie. Be listed in the credits. $12,500 gets you to be a producer. $15,000 director. And this one's amazing. $35,000. You get one of their patrol cars.
Oh, dang!
It's sold out. Sold out.
Wow.
You get to keep the patrol car that we use on screen in the movie. Farva not included. Yeah, and it says if you want, we'll sign the car for you, and we'll suggest some good vanity plates.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That's $35,000, and that's sold out. That's so much money.
That's ridiculous. There's nothing higher than that, is there?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay,
No.
I was gonna say.
It's like, well,
that's pretty insane.
some of those kind of sounded like a joke that they didn't think was gonna happen,
So-
probably.
Probably.
But
They
yeah.
all sold out.
Yeah, it's ridiculous though.
That's insane.
Or $2,900,000 already.
Yeah, that's up there.
It's only been a few days. There's 27 days left.
Yeah.
And that's just funny.
Huh.
Jeez.
Interesting. It's crazy. But I was gonna say about going back to the Zelda news. You were talking about that. You need to play Skyward Sword before that comes out, and now you have an extra buffer of time. Both of you, all three.
Yeah, I've never. That's the only reason I would
need
get
to
a
play
Wii
Skyward
is so I could play
Started
Zelda.
it.
I love that game. That game is so good.
Skyward Sword.
It's long. It's pretty long, but it's so good. I love that one. That's probably my second behind Ocarina of Time for me. I think it's good. I like it. But other news we have is they announced the Games with Gold for this upcoming month.
Oh yeah.
So the free games. It's pretty. So I didn't know what the reason behind it before, but I found out. That says, as promised last month, the company is celebrating more than 100 million games downloaded by offering twice as many free games as usual. So Xbox One owners get 2 and 360 owners get 4.
Nice.
Wow.
So hopefully they're good.
Do they know what games?
Yeah. I was gonna read them off. So there's on the Xbox One Pool Nation FX.
Never heard of it.
So I haven't either until now, but I think it's. I imagine it's just like I should have looked it up, but I think it's just like probably a pool game, like a billiards.
Like billiards. No, I just thought it was like.
Or it's freestyle swimming.
Yeah, or that.
You build pools.
It could be cool.
I mean,
who knows?
Do you want a round one or a kidney-shaped pool or?
Yeah.
Maybe you use the Kinect and you actually like.
Yeah.
Swim.
I don't have to go outside. This is great.
This is great.
Go outside, you freaking nerd.
Also on the Xbox One is Child of Light, which I'm stoked because I never bought that and I really want to play it. I don't know. Do you guys know what Child of Light is?
I've not heard that.
It's also a 2D game. Just a 2D platformer, I'm pretty sure. But it's just like supposed to be a really cool art style, kind of like Rayman Legends.
Oh,
they use that same engine, I believe, and
Rayman.
they made.
I love Rayman.
It's like you're this. I don't know too much about it. I can't tell you, but it's supposed to be cool and free. So, what'd you say?
I really want to go swimming now.
Yeah.
It's hot outside today.
Yeah,
Go jump in a river.
360, Gears of War Judgment.
Oh,
cool.
Good
Nice.
game.
They, you know,
I would download that one. Actually.
People kind of knocked that one, and I
it was
really
good, but they really did a different thing
the
for it.
Multiplayer felt. Well, the mechanics weren't quite the same as the first 3 Gears, and the first 3 Gears are incredible.
Well, when they had like the missions within the missions, like,
no, it was cool.
It was cool, but I was like,
that's what I changed it up. I was like, kind of making you do different things you don't normally do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the campaign is awesome. Download that one for sure. Play that. That's actually a prequel. So if you've never played Gears,
I haven't.
That's a good one to start with.
Yeah, that would be.
Play through that one, and like it's a prequel to all the other 3, and so
the third one I got on a 360
awesome.
sale like a while ago for like
super gory.
It was like
so,
$3. You could buy it used for like $4
That's
now.
awesome.
Like,
Like,
but
it's really
it's
cheap.
awesome.
They're all great.
I love Gears so much.
Gears.
Gears. If I could change gears here for a minute. Another game on 360 is Terraria.
Lizards.
No.
Lizards. What?
Didn't they release?
So, what were you saying?
Didn't they release something like that on the one recently?
I think they have Terraria on the one.
I
I
think.
think they do.
I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna be. I have no idea how you pronounce it, but it's Terraria. I don't know.
Terraria.
But yeah, if you that's it's like the Minecraft 2D.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool game. I think I have it on the PC. I think I have it on something. I think it's on PC. I don't think I have it on 360. So I'll get it on here. We could all get that and play that. That's pretty cool. It's a co-op. Like, yeah, it's like 2D Minecraft kind of. Like you're just, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. Next up on 360 is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Awesome.
So
that's cool. I have that on my one.
I'm on the one.
We also
Okay.
have that on the
I've only
I
played
have
it
on
for
the
like
360.
an hour.
I actually put quite a bit of time into that one.
Did you?
And
Do you already have it on 360?
I have it
We have
on
it
the
on
one.
the
Oh,
Yeah.
one. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I put quite a bit of time into that one, and I turned it off and saved it and started it back up, and it's like, congratulations, you're like 4% through.
What?
Yeah,
I was like, I
it's
just
a
spent like 12
huge-
hours on this.
It's a huge game.
It is
It's
a big game.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's a lot of fun.
No, yeah, I'm excited to play. I have it on the one as well, so this doesn't really apply to me.
Well, that was one of the ones that
in a
came
sense.
with my one. It was that one in
Yeah.
Unity, but I haven't even
I
turned on
haven't
Unity.
even started
Yeah.
Unity yet
Yeah.
either.
I
Apparently
hear
it's
it's
like-
good.
Yeah, I've heard
They
it's
had
good.
problems at first, but apparently that's all ironed out, and like
Ironed.
it's a good game. I've never played
Got
it,
that code
Either of those
iron
two.
out.
but yeah. Yeah, I want to play 4 on the one. I'm excited. Those sea shanty things are really cool. The where your crew will sing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
yeah.
hilarious.
It's kind of funny.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Yeah. There's like a ton of them too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently
what
there's
it's-
like 50 of them or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
wow. I think I only have like 4.
Oh, you have to unlock them?
Yeah. That's like that's like the collectible kind of thing.
Like CDs.
It's pretty cool.
You find the MP3s.
Yeah, the MP3s.
Sure.
MP3s.
Did pirates deal MP3s?
Yeah. Did you know?
Yeah. That's what I just said. They keep them in their eye patch.
Yeah. In their eye patch?
Yeah, it's the new Apple product. The eye patch.
I hate you so
You
much.
haven't heard about it? You scroll with your eye?
That's terrible. That's what you do in Google Plus, apparently. I have no idea. I don't know. That's what I made my
Google Glass?
Google, yeah. What did I say?
Google Plus? I was
that's
like,
a thing. That's
Google
a thing.
Plus,
Yeah,
is that
that's
interactive? Like,
it's not the right thing, but it's a thing.
Is that how you add people in your circle? Like,
apparently. Last game for 360 is Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel.
nice.
Oh,
Army
I
of
have
2 is
it
good.
on my shelf over there, right there.
I walk past that at GameStop all the time, and I think I should just buy that game because it looks fantastic.
It's awesome.
Army of 2 is pretty decent.
Army of Two, those games are so
yeah.
cool. It blew my mind back in the day. I played the first one way back when it kind of originally came out. Played with my cousin. Played with Rhett. Breaking news: Rhett's my cousin. I don't think that ever came out before.
He's not here because
he's not here. But we played that game a ton. That game is so good. Like the did you play the original, McKay?
I think so, yeah.
The parts where you go back to back.
Yeah.
It was one of the coolest things. So like, there's parts in the game where you'll just be fighting, and all of a sudden it's like go back to back, and then you get together, like the two of you get back to back, and you just slow mo. You're just like just taking out all these guys
awesome.
like in circles, and it's so good. That game is awesome. And then you get like custom masks like to wear, like you can just find out. I forget how you unlock them, but.
I thought you just bought them, didn't you?
Then you bought,
like
yeah.
the buying
I
system
forget.
inside
Yeah,
the
I
game.
think it's like just you buy them with money, you get the game somehow. I don't know. But the third one, me and Rhett actually we're probably like halfway through that one. Is pretty cool. I like it. It's good. Definitely download that one. That one's good. Yeah, Army of Two is awesome.
A couple good games.
So yeah, there's a bunch. Like it was crazy. I didn't know they were doing 4 on the 360 and 2 on the one. So that'll be awesome.
They should do that more often.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, there's all that news for that. What else do I got? For those of you who still play Destiny, this will apply to you. Okay, raises hand.
I've been playing it recently.
I
jumped back into it.
I've been
all
getting
of a
back
sudden.
into it. It's pretty.
Well, yeah, because it's like the greatest game ever. And
there's just not enough of it, is what it is.
Yeah, but then I started playing it again because I started the new classes.
The other ones that you haven't done yet.
I think Titan's my favorite one.
Titan's pretty cool.
Of them,
I hated Titan while I was the hunter for the longest time, and I always would just knock.
I've done Hunter and Titan. I think my least favorite is the other one.
The Hunter Titan.
Warlock.
Yeah.
That's what class I am, is Warlock, and I think it's pretty.
Warlock's
cool.
pretty cool.
I haven't tried the other two.
I think Hunter's really good. That's one thing I wish about the Titan is if the Titan had a couple of the abilities that the Hunter did, like the throwing knives and everything. Mm-hmm. I really like that. The Titan, you just run up and punch people in the face to death. But I do that at home.
Yeah,
but,
no. Yeah, you do that at home. It's a thing. So the news for Destiny is that finally they're upgrading the vault size. So like
I've never done that still.
What?
I've never done any raids.
No.
Vault of Glass?
No, not the. I'm talking about like the vaults that you keep stuff in the tower. Is that what it's called, the tower? I forget.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
The tower.
The tower. Yeah. So you go up to your like machine, or whatever. You can put stuff in it. It was always like you're so limited. Like you quickly can fill that thing up so fast.
I've got like more than half of mine filled up with. Like,
mine's completely filled. It's been
like
filled forever.
It's filled with like rare weapons and like consumables and crap. You know, like all the stuff you find along the way, like the helium elements and stuff. It's like got tons of that crap in there.
Yeah,
because I just put all in one thing.
And then I can pull it out for whichever character I'm using. That's what I do.
Yeah,
I still can't. You can share all that between them.
I've still never been able to use them. I don't know what the crap they're for. Like, I know you go to that guy and like exchange them or whatever, but I've never been able to for some reason.
There's a lot to it. I can explain to you later. I don't really want to explain it here, but they upped the size for the weapons from 20 to 36.
Nice.
And then for whatever reason they really didn't do much for the other two. So for armor you can store 24 instead of 20, so it's 4 extra pieces, which they should have gone. I don't know why they didn't go up higher than that.
If you find a good pair of boots, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then items, just the miscellaneous items apparently are also up to 24 rather than 20. So that's cool. I mean, yeah, we've both been kind of digging Destiny again lately, and I got all 3. I have 3 characters, like all the 3 classes. I have them all above 20.
Wow.
I have like a 24, a 25, and like a 28. I spent a lot of time when I got back into it. I just spent a lot of time just doing that, just getting the other 2 all the way up, so I could just kind of pick and choose when I want.
The highest I've gotten is like 23. I've still never found an exotic anything or anything.
Really?
Yeah. And everybody else, I played that when I started playing it again. After not playing it for like months, everybody's all of a sudden up to like level 32, and it's like.
I forget the highest.
You guys need to
cap
like
now, but
again, just go outside for like 10 minutes. I mean,
no,
you need to get off the
be normal.
Destiny for a few days. Like 32.
Yeah, no, that's good. So let's see. Walking Dead spinoff name has been announced. So did you know about this? They're doing a Walking Dead spinoff TV show.
I did not know.
Oh, so everybody can.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, I don't
They're
like
not
it
zombie
either.
fans.
No.
I watched the first and then second episode.
Disgusting.
Of the first season?
Disgusting.
Oh, it's totally, absolutely
gross.
just
Great.
gross all the time. But still, I love that show
Gross.
so much.
Well, you know what? It's good they're doing a new series because the internet didn't have enough Walking Dead piss and moan jokes at the first place. So
Yeah,
it's not even a zombie show.
It's not as it's
obviously
not,
is. There's
it's,
zombies
well,
in it.
And
I mean,
even then, it's not a zombie show. It's not about the zombies. It's about all the interactions between the people surviving the zombies. And so that's cool. I'm kind of excited. Like I'm totally behind on this season 5 that we're on right now. I haven't really watched very much of it at all.
4.
But
I watch it when it comes out on Netflix.
Season 4 was awesome. I need to watch 5 soon. But now, I don't know when the show is actually supposed to air. But the getting to the actual news part, it's called Fear the Walking Dead. It says there's not really much known about it. I have no idea what the heck it's going to be.
Everybody's just sitting here shaking her head. Nope. Nope.
I feel like they didn't have to try very hard with that name.
No, yeah. I honestly have no idea what the heck it's even really about.
They should have called it The Walking Alive.
Oh, okay, hold on. I guess there is a quote here. It says, Kirkman, the writer of the series, creator or whatever, there are many corners of the Walking Dead universe that have there are many corners of the Walking Dead universe that remain unseen in the shadows. Being given the opportunity to shine a light into those corners and see what lurks out there is an absolute thrill. I know fans are anxious to hear what Dave and I have been cooking up in the universe of Walking Dead, and I'm so happy to be one step closer to sharing it with them. What were you laughing about?
No.
You just started laughing for no reason.
Keep going.
Okay.
So it's alright. Situation's normal.
Okay.
Did you win on that game?
I feel like I missed. I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
You care to share with the class?
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, alright.
When you're finished.
That's fine.
It's just an incident I had yesterday.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess you guys aren't Walking Dead fans. I, for one, am. I don't know. It's cool. I think the acting in that show's awesome.
It's great.
Cool
Apparently the internet freaked out when Rick shaved his beard or something.
He looks so different when he doesn't have a beard. He looks weird.
Coral!
Get back to the farm, Coral. I love that.
I think that's my favorite picture is when he's leaning down at Carl. And he's like, plug my iPod in or whatever. It's sinking,
Coral.
It's sinking.
I love that.
Dad,
That's
stop.
some good. Yeah, Dad, stop. There's some good memes with that.
It's funny.
Let's see, what else? I guess this is sort of news. I don't know. I pulled this randomly. I mean, it's kind of whatever. But I guess they did sort of come out with like the official canon for Star Wars. Like, what's McKay rolls his eyes. I don't know. I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't know. I think it's cool.
It doesn't need to be canon. It's cool.
So they were just kind of saying like clarifying what is like included and what like actually kind of counts and what's tied in. And they were just saying it's obviously the 6 movies. Well, 7 now. Well, 9 technically because they're doing 9. But then they just have like some books and stuff. The Clone Wars TV show. Well, I guess that's kind of part of why I even include this because I freaking just want to say how much I love the Clone Wars TV show.
Clone Wars.
I have all the seasons except for 6. I need to get 6. That show's so good, and so I'm so happy they actually include that in the canon because I hope eventually that means that characters from that show could end up in the movie and like even the spin-off movie or something. Like I think that'd be amazing if like Ahsoka showed up in like a spin-off movie.
That would be cool.
Because Ahsoka's like the coolest character out of that whole series. Then the Rebel show that's going on now, which I was talking to McKay about yesterday. That show, have you guys seen any Rebels yet?
I've seen part of one episode, but
that is good. Like it's really good. It starts off like starts off okay, and you're just kind of like, oh, maybe this isn't really as good as Clone Wars or anything like that. But like, even then, Clone Wars kind of started off a little like iffy, but it quickly kind of just gets really strong in like the storytelling and just like the what's actually going on actually gets pretty interesting and pretty cool. And the season finale was awesome, just freaking cool.
Check that out.
So definitely watch Rebels because that's really good. I'm probably gonna get that when it comes out. Then they have a bunch of random books, I guess, that they're doing. I guess there's a book between episode 2 and 3 called Dark Disciple. No idea what that... I don't know what any of these books are about, but that sounds kind of cool. After 3, like between 3 and 4, they have Lords of the Sith, Tarkin, and A New Dawn. I don't know what those are about. They included... They included the Battlefront game of Where That Lies.
Oh, cool.
So that's... between 4 and 5 apparently.
Alright.
But it totally could go on past that. I imagine they'd probably make it kind of expand a lot farther because I'm sure they want to... I hope they kind of include some of the newer stuff into that. Like if they include like 7 stuff in Battlefront.
Yeah, I think that'd be
really
cool.
I imagine that's what they'll do, but who knows. Then I guess there's an Aftermath. There's an Aftermath book after Return of the Jedi, so that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, no, I think I did read up on that. I think that's supposed to actually tie in episode 6 and 7. Like until kind of... Just some stuff going on between those two, which is kind of cool. Moving on from that, I've thrown in some Mortal Kombat X stuff, okay?
Yeah. I'm actually really excited.
I don't know if you guys like Mortal Kombat or whatever.
I do like Mortal Kombat. Okay. And I have seen the trailer, the first trailer
for X.
Looks so good.
I love Mortal Kombat. I love that. It's...
She has kind of a weak stomach. And
oh, yeah.
Even her face right now is like, flashbacks.
Yeah.
No, Jacob's playing with my hair. I'm falling asleep because he's playing with my hair.
Moving on from the news, it's talked about like a bunch of the stuff. Apparently, so I thought this was ridiculous. So tell me what you think. Goro is paid DLC if you don't pre-order.
What?
Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing ever.
I thought that was kind of dumb.
No, DLC is the Freddy Krueger and Jason and crap. That's DLC.
Yeah.
Goro's an original
character. And I don't know why they're making him DLC. Like
it's like you can make him an unlockable because he is a boss.
Sure, yeah. And then I could understand. I could see him doing it to where like they have him unlocked from the start if you pre-order or something, or you have to unlock him if you didn't pre-order.
It's like if you fight a boss, you can unlock him.
You have to pay for him. Like
that's the dumbest thing
I've ever heard. That's an original character.
How much is it going to cost? $15?
I don't think they said how much.
Plus the alternate skin packs that are probably another $4.
They did talk about more skin packs, like, and other stuff. There's a bunch of random news. They had like a live stream recently, and they talked about stuff. But yeah, like that was like the biggest part where I was just like, really, like you're gonna charge for an original fighter like that?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That was in the game.
It's like we're gonna charge you for Liu Kang and Scorpion too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of dumb. But they also did talk about... This is weird. Like, this is probably good for me because I suck. At least on the 360, I can't do fatalities for the life of me.
Yeah.
I'm just terrible at it.
I've never been good
at it. And the 360
D-pad
sucks for trying to do fatalities. Like, trying to do, like, up, down, left, whatever.
Well, you tried to do fatalities on, like, the 64 games. Those are basically...
yeah, that's probably...
You basically might as well not try. Like, I knew people that could do it, like, really good, but I could
I've never played the 64 ones.
Ever... It's, like... it's ridiculous. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, anyways, they were saying there's easy fatalities. So if you don't have the skill or patience to pull off fatalities in MKX, you're not totally out of luck. He says they confirmed that easy fatalities are in the game, so that's going to be kind of interesting. I don't know what that's even going to mean. Like maybe you just hit up. I don't know. And then like you do it. I don't know.
That would be kind of nice because those
fatalities. I love seeing it. It's always a bummer when like they're screwed up. You're just like, oh, dang! Like I wanted to see like his head get ripped off.
Yeah, they're freaking brutal fatalities.
I've been trying to stay away because I do want to see him for the first time when I play it. But I've seen like 1 or 2 of them.
It's just a massacre.
The things they come up with to freaking kill.
It's messed up. It's like that's.
It really is. Like, there's some messed up.
That's a little murdery. Like.
But yeah, they're just talking about some more skins. There's a new Raiden skin. I didn't look that up. I was going to before this, but I didn't. Raiden's awesome. Jordan, my older brother, he uses Raiden all the time. And
Raiden's the best.
He's to be feared when he plays that game as Raiden because he will freaking destroy you. This was kind of crazy. They said someone custom built an Imperial Star Destroyer drone.
What?
So drones, little drones. You see people. They're really.
Go on.
No, you don't know drones? You don't. No. You know what a drone is, right? Like the like the little helicopter things, that people have that fly
Never seen them
up.
before.
I'm gonna kill you. Because being super sarcastic right now. Anyways, someone made one that looks like an Imperial Star Destroyer.
That's cool.
I seen a picture. It looks awesome.
Well, somebody that has no internet is going to see that flying over their house and call the cops because it's a spaceship. They're like, we got aliens, and it's like, no, it's okay. It's just Star Wars.
It's just a Star Destroyer. Don't worry.
It's like a little one.
It's
flying over your house.
It'd be awesome to actually shot.
Don't underestimate its power, though.
Yeah, no, it's some random. So it says by hobbyist known as Oliver C on YouTube recently showed off a remote-controlled quadcopter modded to look like an Imperial Star Destroyer. So I thought it's cool. I've seen a picture. Really cool. I'm gonna try if I'm not lazy. I mean, you'll find out if you're on the YouTube version of this. I'm gonna try if there's ever stuff like this, I'm gonna try and put a picture at this moment because so you can actually see it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the link dump like the other people do. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It looks awesome. I don't know how the heck you'd even do that. I don't know drones very well.
I feel like it'd be really hard just to keep it balanced.
Yeah, I don't know how they. That's.
Yeah.
I had to take in some serious work.
Well, it's a triangular shape. I can imagine the back end's going to be heavier.
Right.
You could you do it like Pinewood Derbies. You always put the lead weights on the front. Yeah, you just kind of just.
But then you got lead weights pulled up by these 4 little helicopter blades.
Yeah.
I feel like they can't lift that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it depends on what kind of I don't know how to build these. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Aerodynamics, that's a big word. I don't like big words.
McKay, super cool news for you. Fifth Element action figures in May.
Nice. Nice.
Threw that in there for you.
I'm looking forward to that, actually. Get some Ruby Rod,
Yeah, I forget all the characters. I watched that recently because you borrowed that to me.
By far one of Chris Tucker's best movies.
The movie was crazy. It's pretty funny. It was cool, but those names, I totally blinked. I've seen all the names that they're making figures for, and I was like,
well, I
guess you're somebody.
I was at Barnes & Noble earlier this week, and I found it turns out they have a lot more action figures than I thought. There's a ton of Dragon Ball Z ones there.
Barnes & Noble?
Yeah, there's tons. They have those pop figures? That? They have hundreds of those.
Really?
I found one for Big Trouble in Little China.
What?
No.
It was one of the girls in Gracie Law, in her wedding outfit for that part of the movie. I almost bought that because that's a fantastic movie, and I don't know.
That's cool.
It was funny, but I found an action figure for what's that show? Firefly. I don't remember his name right now. The redhead guy, the pilot character.
I've never seen Firefly.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
But anyways, it came with the dinosaurs, and it's funny, but you've never seen it because you're dumb. So
yeah,
they have the whole series on Blu-ray at Best Buy for $15.
The whole series is one season, right?
Yeah, because they canceled it.
Yeah, I have
the internet is still outraged.
I still haven't watched it yet.
It's a great show. It's really good.
Last thing I think I had was I just threw everything over here and I just lost it.
Nice.
I think that was it. I think that's all for the news. News is over. So now I was gonna say there was a crazy freaking driver when we were on our way over here.
I flipped them off.
Yeah. But it was really funny. So we were going and there was someone pulled out in front of me and McKay. And just really, we were going, probably 40 or something like that anyways.
Yeah, 45
so
maybe.
They shouldn't have pulled out in front of us. We almost didn't. We had to slam on the brakes, and I honked. But as I honked and slammed on the brakes, my stereo, which has been busted and doesn't work, at all, unless at random points it'll come back in. As soon as I slam on the brakes, hit the horn, radio just kicks right back on.
I know.
For the first time.
Just yeah.
Yeah, for the first time forever, and I got super excited. I was like, "Whoa, the radio's back on!" And immediately forgot the people who drove past us. But
they drove past us.
But no, it was funny. Me and Kate just bust out laughing.
Yeah, it was great. Well, it's funny because I swear every time I come down here, I flip somebody off. Last weekend, I flipped off an old couple in an RV because I was on the right side and they were next to me on the other side. And old couple in a big RV, and they had a boat behind it, and they all of a sudden just tried to run me off the freeway. They just started coming into my lane, no signaling or anything, and I jerked the wheel in my truck, and I ended up getting over in the lane next to me, and I pulled up alongside of them and just gave them a good long 13, 14 seconds of the finger, and they're both just staring at me like, oh.
I'm pretty sure you just flip somebody off every time you get in the car ever.
Do you know why? Because I can't do it at work. But that was a good reason to flip somebody off. They tried to kill me. And, you know, old people they just shouldn't drive. I'm just saying.
You want to hear a great story in the car? There was one night that Jacob McKay and I went out to sushi. And,
we told the story a lot, but it's funny every time.
On our way home, we took some of the sushi home with us.
Okay.
Not a good idea, by the way.
No.
So leftover sushi, never a good idea.
No, don't microwave it.
Man, I really want sushi.
We're gonna have to get sushi
later. Anyways, I had driven up there to meet them, so we were in 2 different vehicles. And
this is like way before you guys were married too.
Yes, it was. On the way home,
in your grandma car.
I was driving my little space car, and Jacob and McKay are in the lane next to me, driving Jacob's Jetta. Well, they rolled down the window, and I don't know what made you think of this.
We tried to throw sushi at you 2 or 3 times on the freeway, but this time it didn't work.
And it hit the ceiling right above the window and just exploded. And I look over, because I'm in another car, and I look over, and both of these two are laughing so hard they're crying. They're all over the road, and I
so
think they're gonna pee their pants.
Jeez.
Well, it hit the ceiling. There's rice and cream cheese and fish all over the car reaches from the passenger seat. To throw the sushi from the passenger seat through the driver's side window.
Hey, you went with it. You rolled down the window.
I rolled it down.
And I just missed. I aimed a little too high, and yeah, it was funny. Amberly was on the left side on the freeway, and it was bad. And
it was.
It just exploded everywhere. We were laughing so hard for like 20 minutes straight. We see Amberly over there just like, what is going on?
Jeez. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard that story.
It's a lot harder to get sushi to fly out the window on the freeway when you're going like 70 miles an hour.
Sure it is.
So it's like, it just goes out the window and just takes off. You know, it doesn't get very far at all.
Oh, wow.
We have some great sushi stories.
Yeah.
Something great always happens when we go for sushi.
The bento is probably one of the best ones.
What? Go to tell it. I don't know what this one is.
You would have been there, but every time we invite you to go out Chinese food, you're like, oh, I only like panda because
I only like panda.
I don't explore other Chinese
food
that's better than panda.
No, nothing beats panda. I'm sorry.
Actually, everything beats panda. Everything beats panda.
Panda is top-notch Chinese food.
No, it's not. You can make it in 10 minutes. It's microwave.
It's the best tasting.
Is the McDonald's.
That is a kick in the pants.
That is not true.
It is so true.
Panda Express is the best Chinese food.
It's good, but it's not the best.
Right.
You can
sit down, sir.
Nothing comes close to Panda Express.
But yeah, anyways, we were at one of the best sushi Japanese Chinese restaurants ever in Provo, the Wild Ginger.
Okay.
And me and Jacob got sushi, and Amberly got a bento box, you know, with like, it's got the different place for like rice, and you know, they make their own chips and everything. But she was eating, and wasn't it you tried to get her to eat a piece? She doesn't
sushi.
Yeah,
I don't like sushi at all.
Yeah, and she took a bite out of it, and it kind of made her throw up.
Well, okay. What you guys said made me throw up.
I didn't say it. He said it.
Yes, no, you did too. It was
I did.
Both of you.
Okay, I probably went along with it, but I didn't say it. You know,
I just told her one of the special sauces on the eel was just a special sauce, and it made her puke a little bit inside the bento box.
What?
A lot inside the bento box.
This is as we were about to leave, though. Yeah, they told me. Yeah. Anyway.
So after you'd already eaten everything, and
after she had it in her mouth and she was chewing, and she's like, "This is okay." I was like, "Yeah, that special sauce is eel sperm." She just puked.
It all came back out.
Yeah, and she threw up in the box, and we ended up just stacking the boxes and leaving.
Wow.
So they probably threw that away, but
well, I'm sure they did.
You know, they probably burned it in the back. But it was pretty grody, and
it took us a long time to go back there. We were afraid they would recognize us.
Well, the first time, we're pretty sure that they throw knives at people, because the first time we ever went there was they were getting really mad because they thought we were going to share the sushi, because it's per person, and they're like, oh, you can't share it. It was like, and they were like watching us and stuff from the kitchen. Like, are they gonna start like throwing knives at us if we start sharing the sushi because they keep watching us?
Everly only got a water.
Yeah, because you wouldn't eat anything. Because
I had just eaten.
Sushi's
you
gross.
always did that though. Every time we're like, we're gonna go out.
Gross.
Oh, I already ate.
That too.
You can't blame her for that.
Sushi's delicious.
It's disgusting.
You shut your face hole.
No.
Good.
In no way is sushi appetizing at all.
Why does everybody eat it then?
Because they're crazy.
Why does everybody eat everything besides panda
there's
then?
something wrong with everybody.
You didn't eat hamburgers for like the first 8 years of your life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I do now.
You can't say anything.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't think I actually had a cheeseburger until I met Jacob.
Really?
You didn't know what jet dry was till like a week ago.
That's awesome. I love jet dry. But I honestly had no idea it existed.
Okay, yeah, no. Sushi's gross.
Oh, yeah. Well, the reason why we're laughing earlier, too, to roll off of sushi, since we're all yelling about it. So, I had an incident yesterday at work. You know, you get gassy, you gamble on a fart,
Jeez.
and it doesn't work out sometimes. So I took a special trip home that nobody knew about. It was bad because I was like, uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, wow.
That's a problem. And so I went to the bathroom in the back of the shop, and somebody was in there because there was only one stall. I was like, oh no, this is bad. So I had to walk all the way back across the shop to the other side of the building, hoping that nobody was in that one stall bathroom. Ugh, it was not good. And
oh my gosh!
You know, have you ever tried to drive without sitting on the seat?
Oh, wow.
It just doesn't. It's very uncomfortable. It doesn't work. And I walk in and my cousin's like, "What are you doing here in the middle of the day?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it. There's nothing going on. Don't look at me." It was a horror.
So I think this needs to just be brought up though. So the first episode we did, McKay talked about how everybody has pooped their pants while running.
That which is not true. Which is not true. That's just you.
That was okay. I was walking, but I started running.
No, that's gross. And it's just like, oh no.
What? I was in the middle of the road. I had to get home somehow.
Oh my gosh.
You can't just walk. It's gonna be worse either way. All right.
I'm afraid of what you're gonna say next week.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
That was the first time it's happened in years, though. And I don't know what happened. It's just, it wasn't good, and nobody at work knows about it. So hopefully nobody does.
Yeah. So you think? Yeah, until now, until they listen.
Till now, I don't think anybody at work listens to this. So.
I hope they don't. Does that all you have?
I don't know. We did show Paul.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
nice.
showed him last week's episode. We did.
He listens to a lot of comedy in his office, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
well, do you have anything else on your list you brought, McKay?
No, not really.
No, that's it. What about you guys? Do you guys have any crazy stories to tell from the past week?
I don't know if it's a crazy story, but so the job I work at the hospital a lot, and it's kind of a tricky situation sometimes. I run internet lines through the hospital, and you got sick patients that have just had surgery, all this crazy stuff, and if there's a patient coming through or a patient that needs something, you get out of the way, as fast as you can.
Doctors don't like when you get in your way. They will knock you over.
They will.
They
if
do
you're
not
up on a
care.
ladder and there's a bed coming through, you get down, you get out of the way. You just be respectful.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was this kid that was there, and they always have the nurses, walk patients around so they don't lose muscle mass.
Right.
So they stay healthy while they're at the hospital and all that stuff. And there's this kid walking around, and he was 18 years old. I kind of talked to him a little bit. He's 18-year-old kid. He's like, yeah, I just had my 3rd hip replacement.
Jeez.
And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, that sucks. And he's, walking around, really friendly guy. And he goes back into his room, and they wheel in this old TV into his room. And I was like, what the heck are they doing? Because they have all the rooms in the hospital have HD TVs.
Mm-hmm.
There's great flat screens that they just installed, and they wheel in this old TV, and all of a sudden I hear the title theme to Twilight Princess.
All right.
And I was like, this kid knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He has this TV that he packs around with his Wii on it, because, he's in the hospital frequently.
Uh-huh.
And he plays Twilight Princess in his hospital bed.
Nice.
And I was like, respect, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is really cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's my cool story of the week.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. But you got really anything? No?
Nope.
No? Super uneventful. You had your birthday, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
that was fun.
that was good. It's always good to get a year older. 20.
Sure.
20 is weird because then you're like, well, I'll be 21, but then when you're 21, you're like, oh.
It's not that great.
Now
20 is like 20 was really weird. I don't know. I just because it's just like
you're not a teenager
nothing happens.
anymore.
You're just like you're already 19, so like you could do all that stuff, which I don't know. But then
the only
you're not 21, so you can't like.
You can't do anything.
I don't know, it's just gambling, whatever else. But then the next thing after that really is just like 25. You get to rent a car. So
that's so exciting.
You can rent a car now, but they charge you like $600 extra for renting a car.
It's like $600 a day. I looked at it because we went to San Diego not too long ago, and I was like,
"Oh wait, did you rent one when you were there?"
No,
we drove, and that's why.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go rent a Mustang and just drive along the coast.
Oh, that would be
just a convertible
so awesome.
Mustang. That would be awesome. And I looked it up, and it was like, yeah.
This is for our 1-year anniversary, which is why we were gonna splurge.
Yeah, and so I was like, yeah, let's do it. That'd be so cool. And I looked it up, and a Mustang to rent is like $100 and something a day. So that's expensive.
Yeah.
And then, I start with all that process, and then they're like, well, it's going to cost you an extra $400 a day because you're under the age of 25.
Jeez.
I'm done. Nope.
A day. Wow.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
That is dumb.
I'll tell you, though, I would love to drive a convertible, though. I've never driven a convertible. I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to, especially like down a coastline. Like, that would be so awesome.
I think it'd be so cool.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. Yeah, other than that, I guess, so 25 definitely is much better to rent a car than apparently, so.
Yeah. And your insurance goes down, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's funny.
We have a good deal on insurance.
Not really.
Not really.
I'm switching my car insurance right now, actually, because the guy my brother goes with saved him a ton of money, and he's like, yeah, our insurance guy is retarded, so here's this guy's number, and switch over, and he's like, I'm paying like $59 a month for my car insurance right now, and he quoted me like a place that's going to give me like $35 a month, and I'll pay it like every 3 months, so it's like $107 every 3 months.
Wow, yeah, that's
great.
But yeah, he saved my parents a ton of money too, so.
Right on.
Yeah. Adult.
That
just got serious.
Well, I think that'll do it for this episode of the Heroes of Time podcast. This has been episode 2. I need to get better at saying that at the start.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can figure it out.
I mean, we only have 2
learn
of them.
How to read. Jeez.
But yeah, so you can write us questions if you'd like at our email, which is heroesoftimepodcast@gmail.com. We have a Twitter. You can follow us there at hot_podcast. You can find this episode on YouTube and all our other episodes on the channel I run, which is youtube.com/chumpgamers. Let's see what else. McKay, your Twitter. Want to plug that? What is it again?
At McKay Writing. One word.
Yeah, at McKay Writing. I'm at Brendan_Muniz. You guys just got a Twitter.
We
did.
Just made one for this purpose, and it's at J&A Warner.
J&A. Is it like JAND
like
A or okay?
You got to spell it out for all the
JANDA.
Yeah.
Warner. Okay.
Now that we're all twits.
You can follow us there.
All you twits out there can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should do it for this week. Thank you for listening. We'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Garrus is my turning boyfriend.